Hello everybody, this is Zigzag coming to you from somewhere in this world, and yes, I noticed it's a trap. Well, today and very shortly we get to find out really if it will be or not a trap. I think the last couple of larges we've had have not in fact been a trap, so that's why we keep saying one of these times we're due for a trap again. And we've shot down a few ships, and the odds and the chances are rising that it'll be a trap, so we'll see if this is the one. We shall see if this is the one. If it's not the one, it probably means we'll get a trap on a mission where we only have a 5% chance to get it or something like that. That's just the way this game seems to work. So, we shall see, we shall see. Time will tell. And yeah, it'd be a lot nicer nightmare to give the aliens a blow to their economy if this wasn't a trap. But hopefully we still got the good enough team that if it is a trap, we can still make that happen. It'll just be a little tougher. Just be a little tougher. So we'll find out. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. It's warming up nicely around here. I hope all of you are getting to enjoy some spring weather too. And maybe put the winter weather in the rear view mirror. Once again, I guess only time will tell there too. I think everything's up and running. Everything's in order. And I'm looking to have a good stream today. Trap or not, we're gonna get her done. We're gonna get her done. So yeah, our Overwatch streak, or our non-blowing the Overwatch, or non-forgetting about the Overwatch streak is up to 12. Hopefully we can keep that going too. Yeah, too bad. Things happen. Real life happens, but I'm glad you got to come in and let me know it's a trap. Somehow that's comforting, whether it's a trap or not. It means the world is complete. So yeah, thanks for the good luck. Carlos, have a good evening at work. Oh my goodness, how you doing, Kiryuke Commander? We got a landed large. No, shoot me, excuse me, we shot it down. Oh no, wait, we let this one land. So it is landed, so that's why we have a chance for a, I think I might have even referred to it in the description as a crashed large, but what could I say? I have a short memory. It is a landed large, so that's why there's a chance it's going to be a trap, and it's going to be on what the best we can tell because of, well, you'll see shortly. We're thinking there's a large chance that it's going to be on the Furies map. So it'll be, at least it'll be an interesting map, not the same old map that we get on these landed vessels, and we'll see what it brings us. Werner, good to see you. Servando, wow. Yeah, it's landed and intact, and therefore that's why I've been talking about it potential of being a trap. So of course it's landed. Couldn't be anything but a landed. You know, sometimes trying to rev up the brain, you know, the hand crank sticks a little on a Monday. After a fun weekend. What can I say? What can I say? Jormulin, good to see you. How you doing, my friend? How you doing? Hope everybody, if you weren't in here early, had a good weekend. Earlier had a good weekend when I asked then, and whew, I've been stretching, trying to crack my back and get ready for a mission and get myself limber. Of course, I guess the only thing I need limbers is my fingers and my eyes. You know, it's not like some big athletic event here. But it looks like, gonna grab some coffee, be right back, and it looks like top of the hour. We had a bunch of people comment all at once. And Floki, welcome aboard. just in time for us to reintroduce the team that's going out on this one. And we're going to just start left to right. I looked at this a little bit before we got started. You know, I don't know that I can change it to make it better, or, you know, I feel like now at this point, if I change it, I'll wish I had that extra med kit, or wish I had that extra whatever I take away. And I think I'm going to end up just keeping it like this. But anyway, we have going out on this one. We got Zabiol going out to provide all the smoke and medkit cover. We got, well, you'll find out soon. We have double mech on this one. We got Will to Kill. So Master Sergeant Lucian is going out as a Pathfinder. We got Machine Hater as a gunner. He's got the big gun. Machine Hater's got the big gun. And so I got to try and get him in position early and often, so we don't have to keep him out of the battle from having to lug around that big gun. We want him in position, just like we want Papa Bear in position, so he can best steady that rocket. Although it's not the end of the world these days, with him being a Master Sergeant. His aim's pretty dang good even when he's not steadied. About the only time it sucks is if he moves and tries to shoot. So there you go. And we got Rick Roll, Commanding Officer Rick Roll, going out on this one. He's got, I hope that's the Illuminator sight. No. Oh, no, wait. The Illuminator sight, I do have. I have that on my sniper. Almost forgot. Almost forgot. We have a sniper on this one, too. So let's continue. We got Freaky Friendly. He's got the heavy plasma weapon for his suppression. We also brought the upgraded new Psi, whatever it's called, the Psi something, the Psi grenade, but it's like a upgraded flashbang is what it is. Even though it's called a grenade, I gotta remember it's why unfortunately it looks like a flashbang. So I will not remember, or I will not forget. Oh my God. Monday. Oh, can't trust that day. Well, let's keep going and forget I said any of those things, and let's look forward. We got Emo along. He's got the new and improved sight, so we got double tap on our sniper with an extra ammo clip just in case. And everybody has at least Titan armor or the Aegis armor, so we have as much protection as we could manage to give ourselves. Jayadaman Ghost, another Pathfinder on this one. He's got the, yeah, I think that's the mine one. Why am I, oh no, that's the picture of the grenade launcher, so that means our other mech has the other launching of the proximity mines. And that's it. That is it. That is the team. That's actually a nice team. When you see all MSGT and GSGT and nothing but those ranks, you know you got a strong team out there. And I'm thinking we're going to need every little bit of that team to survive this, get it done. We sure put it to good use last time we had a landed large, and let's see if we can make this happen today. So, everybody, as usual, check your weapons, check your ammo. And Commander needs to get the gears churning a little quicker, so we're ready to do this. The cursed map. Oh yeah, and that's why we think it says the image here. And usually, I was going to say, I don't remember ever getting, I don't know if I pulled in a mission like this where I could see the map, the Furies map, but I know I've pulled it on the Zhang map before, and I've got this same response in messing around with the game. So therefore, I am almost assured that this is going to be for us the Furies map. Those special DLC maps sometimes show like this as an image. So that's our best guess, is we're going to see the Furies map. So let's go find out. It is time. It is time! I don't know if I would call this cursed, because at least if we start at the back, there's a hell of a lot more cover.
Visual on the mission site, setting down.
I don't know how good it is on the sides or whatnot, but at least overall, there's more cover on this map than there is on many of the landed large. So, oh, the sound is making... Here we go.
The
Oh
drop
yeah,
site for this operation will be in
that
Canada.
makes me think it even more.
We've got to
Yeah,
fix
let's
some of
not
the
get
alien
careless,
landings.
Nightmare. I agree
Put
with
down
you.
in a remote
Operation
area this time. We should
Forgotten.
attempt to secure that
Sleep.
craft and
Yeah, I'm
eliminate the
talking like I've
hostiles.
forgotten to sleep a little bit. So I'm trying to wake up a little bit. So we're focused. We need to be focused. And I did get a chance to take a mini nap. Less than an hour, but a mini nap today. Hope's End! Hello! Hello! Good to see you in here. And we're gonna go see where we start this map out. Everybody, we'll see you down there. Hello, Jello. I'm feeling a little wobbly today, like a lump of Jello. Yeah, that's the Furies map. The moment you see the snow in the background, that's the Furies map.
HQ, this is Big Sky. We are in position and awaiting further orders.
And
Roger
where
that,
are
Big
we?
Sky. Strike 1, you are green to deploy. Approach with extreme caution. Current enemy status at the site.
Oh, we're
is
not
unknown.
at the back. We're at the front. So we're in the one spot that doesn't have some of the most amazing cover. I was thinking, man, if we end up fighting near the back, you know, at the whole other end of the ship, we got more cover. We're gonna fight here. We don't have as much cover. A ventriloquist I'm not, but you get what I'm saying. Well, let's start making our moves. I guess what I need to do is move forward and see if we got pings, and then if not, head for the cover that we do have right now. So there's also like, there's a side opening up here somewhere. There it is, the ramp up here. So that's where they could be coming from, but we better grab ourselves some cover while we got some. Kind of what I'm thinking. So Rickroll, can you see if we see anything by moving forward here? It's a little bit beyond the absolute safe distance where we won't see something. So is that where I want to move? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is right about there. So that would be the quote-unquote safe distance. We'll take it. I don't see anything. Like I said, we'll take it. So then we can move forward about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-ish. So I'm going to give you this cover. And at least we have a first turn where we can take cover. We'll take it. Part of me says I do not want to keep my sniper here in case things roam around the back. The good thing about roaming around the back is they wouldn't have much cover to come get us. But I think I'll move up a little bit for the first sniper placement. How about that? And then who else needs to be placed? We need a Rocketeer. That would be nice to get placed and steadied. So this is about as far forward as I can get with cover. And we will steady. Yeah, it should be safe moving everybody else up because I'm not going to go past that point. So we'll go ahead and steady you now. And here's the other one, the Gauss machine gun. Yeah, that's as far as we're getting with that. To have a cover shooting position. And then we'll move up here. And my smoke, good old Zabiol, would like a nice cover position. And that's about all who needs a cover position at the moment. Other people would like better cover positions, but it is what it is. And I think I'm just going to move up the mechs. We'll steady and Overwatch is what we'll do. So at least we have some hard-hitting Overwatch. Yeah, we'll come here. So then we'll have to see, do we sit here for a while? Yeah, I don't know. We've had some weird fights around this angle with outsider pods right there and launching proximity mines you name it. So we'll see if we want to continue moving up the side or maybe hang out for a turn or two near the escape zone just in case it's a trap. 13 is your lucky number. Okay, okay. Well, there you go. It's my lucky number too. Ever since my daughter was born on Friday the 13th. So I consider 13 a lucky number for me. So there you go. Let's Overwatch and see what we start to hear.
Vigilance.
Okay, a mech sound. Sectopod maybe. Some mutiny sounds. That's about all I'm hearing so far. That's about all I heard so far. So... probably gonna... I might just, yeah, maybe the rest are a ways off. I don't know. I really am not thrilled with this fighting position because there's some full cover they can shoot at us from, and I don't want to have to explode a power source if we can help it. So I don't know that I'm totally thrilled with having to fight here, but at the same time, having to move forward and then be able to have them come out here and wank us. I mean, that's a little concerning too. And then this is the one map where it does not pay to move up high because there's holes all along the ship that have vision into the interior where things can be activated easy peasy. So, but I think I'm gonna push right here. Okay, that'll allow a few other people maybe to get up into better positions, shall we say?
Moving.
And yet still not get too far. Like I would like to get my Rocketeer into a more solid position. So I think I bring smoke here.
Moving out.
Good old smokes. And then hopefully, yeah, you can make it there, which means I probably will just bring my rocket here and still be steady. Yeah, oh no, Charmeleon. Well, we got the low numbers on this vibe meter so far today. Low number vibing today for everybody. Hi, Intel Montaraz! Good to see you in here for a tough mission ahead of us on the Furies map. It's a landed large. I think it was at what? It was a transport? Is that what the landed large was?
All right, let's move.
Okay. Now I'm feeling better positioned at least. So I'm just going to inch things forward. This next time we're going to at least hear some sound cues.
Je me dirige vers la position.
So we'll know whence the sounds come. We'll just keep the mech bros together and then wait and see what the sound cues tell us. I really am not interested in roaming too far away till we get a better sense of what's out there. From the landing zone, that is. Oh, you're raising the level. It's still pretty dang low. You're raising the level, Katsununga. Good to see you in here. Steady. Overwatch. Overwatch and Overwatch. Oh, Emo, you might as well steady. And Trumpkin, hello to you too. Oh. They're right to the side of us. Does that mean they're inside, right to the side of us? What could be? Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes it feels like that. Koryuke, command. I'm just gonna. I know I'm gonna mess up your name. if I don't just keep calling you Commander. That's just the way that's just the way I'm feeling today. I'm in I'm in mispronunciation mode today. I could just tell. So I don't think they have a way to jump out here. We heard them back here, unless we heard something working its way around the back all the way from the other side, which is always a possibility if that happens to be the closest thing to us. So it makes me feel that I'm a little nervous about this position. But I think I'm gonna just gonna hang us out here for a turn. Now I want to hear a few more sound cues, see what we got going. Oh, and I overwatched my Rocketeer instead of steadied. It's just gonna be a wonderful day. I can see it already. Hey, Kodesh Khan, how you doing? I'm feeling timid in my advancement today, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling comfortable being near the landing zone still. And it sounds like two different Mutant-y sounding, whether it's Mutons, Mutons Elites, Berserkers, whatever. That's what I'm hearing. Sounds like there's more than one, because we're hearing that sound twice. And then we also heard a mechy sound. We've heard sectoids, which travel with mechtoids, or sectopods, or other things. The sectoids are definitely upgraded these days, so I don't know. It's kind of boring viewing if I don't keep pushing forward, but I don't know that I'm quite comfortable moving super far away from the zone. It is good to know I have a rocket to get up here and soon to be steadied again in case they break out up here, coming at me up here. Fortunately, I have flanks if they take this. You know, I have some things. The cover that scares me is right here and right here, maybe even the doorway, but the doorway cover can get blown away. I'm not so sure about this one and that one though. I think they might be able to, but I'm not 100%. And then if you come down here trying to get past this, it's really crappy cover. So I kind of want to feel more confident that I'm not going to get sandwiched right now. So I'm feeling a little nervous, as I often do.
Okay, everyone. Weapons at the ready.
Je suis sur mes gardes.
Roger that. Scanning.
There's mech mutons. Mutons are up that way. Two mechtoids. Or two sectopods. There's two stomping sounds. So yeah, there's going to be some enemies out there, I'm telling you. There's going to be some enemies out there. So maybe what I do is just play around with or one of each. Yeah, there's we just don't have enough info right now. So let's do a motion tracker. Ah, guess what? They're moving towards us, my friends. They're moving towards us. Whatever's out there, there's two pods ahead of us. They could be behind that door. They could be behind those doors, ready to come at us. So guess what? We're not moving. We are a team that is not, definitely is not moving. I wonder if I should bring a suppressor up a little closer, just because that gives him better range if these things activate. Still full cover. Everybody would be in range of smoke. Little concerned about my sniper's line of sight. I may move Emo back here. knowing that 2 pods are there, I'm feeling maybe a pinch less threatened that something's coming around the back. And then we're just gonna see if they're gonna move forward towards us. Let's go find out. Let's steady the rocket for sure this time. Dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum-de-dum. I think we're just gonna kind of hang out. I'm not gonna throw... I was gonna think about throwing a battle scanner, but I think it'd be a waste because they're potentially behind that wall. I don't think it's gonna show me much, and then I'd have to try and throw it. If I can throw it through the door, it's gonna open the door, and maybe we gain sight. So anyway.
Everyone be ready.
Breaky friendly, come on here.
Roger, Dodger.
And I did already set you up. I'm gonna keep that open in case they don't move forward this turn. And I think I will drop my sniper back. So hopefully I have better angles for when they activate. Everybody can be reached by smoke should I need it. So I'm keeping Zabiel there. The only one I wish I didn't Overwatch, I'm now wishing I had been able to move him up, and that is Machine Hater right to there. But we'll deal with it as it is, because that's what we got. They coming at us? They're close enough to come at us. Well, Machine Hater, I'm moving you up.
Let's move.
I really can't complain about this position overall. But boy, they're close. Boy, oh boy, they're close. So part of me wonders, I could always activate them with a proximity mine, throwing it through the door, unless of course they're right in front of the door and then they see me trying to do it. But oh baby.
I see you, Commander.
Oh, and there's some straight ahead now. Yeah, okay, they're oh my god. Those are berserkers? Those are berserkers. There ain't no weapons in those hands. We could do, there's 4 of them. We could do with some hitting here. There we go. Oh, baby, this is one hell of a pod. There's 4 berserkers, my friends. That's 4. And they better just stay there clumped up.
Missed the target.
So I at least can... Oh my god. We're surrounded! So much for a... Well, I can get a shredder rocket. I can do it farther forward just so we have the cover that won't hit us, and then far enough forward to keep our own guys from being covered. No, he can't even move, which means... well, they'll move when we shoot at them. They'll move when we shoot at them. So let's see the active. We got 4 Muton Berserkers and 2 plain old Mutons, which are trailing behind. So the quicker we can get rid of these things, and oh baby, this one looks a little hefty. Do we have a description on this one? A behemoth. So let's just see anything. Bloodlust. Oh, he has Bull Rush, which even the other ones may, for all I know. So it's not, it's not a Mongo. We can be thankful for that. Oh, that's the only one you see. So let's get somebody. Let me just check them all out. Make sure there's no further abilities I should be aware of. But the Behemoth has probably got the main perks right there. So let's just check the others to make sure. So they all have Bull Rush, so we really want to take them out because we're all in cover, and Bull Rush tends to happen when you're in cover. And they're close enough to reach our cover. Shall I say that some more? That cover. Now I have a nice on one of my mechs. Oh, the one that's the person that's surrounded by these mechs has the flashbang, but the flashbang, well, they're kind of right in front of us. So there's no way you can move out of here, I don't think. Oh yeah, there is. So I could choose to play it. It would take away double tap, which at this range is pretty damn good as long as you don't panic. And then I could play to move you back. Yeah, that's true also. Unfortunately, these guys don't get lightning reflexes. I will have a lot of shots at them, so part of me says I need to shred them first. Because that's a lot of health. That's a lot of hit points. That is a lot of hit points I gotta get through. Holy smokes, that's a lot of... yeah, we got... Machine Haters got the mayhem right here. So I could do that. Of course, I don't want myself right in there when I do it, because I don't want to get mayhemmed either. I mean, Friendly's nice. It's got that big old psi grenade flashbang, which really would help slow them up, but they're so close to us anyway. If they had activated back here, I probably would definitely be using it. Now I do feel I'll be saving that. The risk is if I move back here to shoot with him, Mutons, we don't know where they'll come up from. That's a flankable position, but then we also have... But it takes away his double tap. That's the downside. So I think I gotta go Shredder Rocket. Even though I heard two separate mech stomping sounds out there for whatever the mechanical thing might be, and I only have two Shredder Rockets. I feel like I gotta shred these guys so we can better take them out. You know what I'm saying? Let's make sure I can thread my shred rocket in there to where I don't hurt myself. How about see if I can do that first? Damn, I might not be able to shred them all. There, that shreds them. Shot is blocked. Lovely. Ah, that's not blocked. And it shreds all four of them. And it doesn't hurt any of us. Zero scatter. Yeah, it would. I guess the only reason I'm holding off on that is that would save my rocket for the other two. I mean, that's good. I just lose a double tap with that move. But heck, that's another way to apply shredding on all of them. Yeah, saving now that you mentioned that, since there are two other mechanical units, Mechtoid or Sectopod, a Shredder Rocket would be good for them. I just hate losing on a Plasma Nova gun, a double tap shot. But it tis what it tis. So let's give this a go. I guess I should do it on the one in the middle to make sure I hit them all. Like him. That should shred all of them. In theory, right? In theory. In theory! Let's shred! Okay, they're all shredded. That's a lot of panic rage coming at us, and we do get a good hit on him. Oof. Oofa doofa. Lufa. Moofa. Unfortunately, we have 4 very hard-hitting shots right here now that they're shredded. I think what I'll do is a little double tap while they're at good range here. This is the big boy. This is the big boy. So I think, yeah. Let's just double check that it's the big boy. Yeah, that's the behemoth. So, Emo, take a nice big clunky shot at this guy. Let's get a good crit, 52% if you can manage it. And let's do it. Yeah, he has, that's why I want to shoot him at a distance is what I want to do. Because that shock absorbent armor, yeah, enemies within 4. So we do want to, it's probably better to start shooting him at a distance like this. So let's do it. No crit though. He's got a little mobility. What's his range now? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could see turning around here, giving one more good shot here to bring him back. Ping pong him a little. And it's a pretty good chance to hit. This will be Glenn Friendly's one shot. Since I had to move him. 0% for a crit, but he is shredded, so maybe we'll get the benefit of the shred. Let's find out. I think he is over 4. Yeah, that's it's fine. It's over 4. There's no shock absorbance on this one. Let's see if we can get lucky with the shred. Do more than 9. No, we got the 9. Man. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this one of those moments I let my sniper shoot? Is this one of those moments I let you shoot because I don't need the rocket just yet? Should be enough to kill him. And I don't think are you with it? Yeah, you're within 4 though, so that's not good. I need somebody who's farther away to take the shot. But Rickroll is not far away enough. Oh, there we go. Emo, you just finish him off. You started it with him. Let's see if you can't just finish it off. One game of ping pong goes to XCom. There we go. The biggest threat is down. Now I'm just going to hit the power shots with my boys here. With my boys here. And see if we can wear them down enough. We're, you know, we're kind of looking at a few of these shots coming up. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shots left to get through a hell of a lot of hit points. Yeah, it was overkill damage, but everybody else was too close. And like Rickroll didn't have enough shots. It definitely would have been overkill with our mechs. You know, maybe our... And wait, he might have been within 4. We had some people that were too close. I guess I could have moved him farther away. But... That's why I did that. Anyhow... Anywho... I'm going to keep Rickroll because I may need him to command for another shot too. So let's start out with Xiaotamon, see if he can do this in one shot. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, he did. He got the extra couple hit points from the shred. So Xiaotamon, shall we pull this other guy toward you? He has the most... No, they both have equal amounts of hit points, so it really doesn't matter. Let's go for the surest shots we got with everybody. Another 16 there. Nobody better panic. Nobody better panic. Now, Lucian, come down here, see if we can get lucky on a single shot. Almost. But not quite. We're not playing horseshoes. But we'll leave him there. This could be a medic finishing job for all we know. 74%. Or a Rocketeer finishing job at 100%. So let's do our second powerful shot on this guy. So let's come back over here, finish off right there. Oof. That's a lot of hit points we got left yet, my friends. That's a lot of hit points we got left. Woo, baby. $22. That really helped. Talk about helping. Now I'm feeling like, let's take this shot. No, that'll kill. Because I guess I'm not going to throw smoke. Problem is, this is just not best chance to hit. And then I won't have smoke. But will I need it with only 2 mutons and we're all in pretty good cover? Sort of. Other than friendly. So yeah, I kind of feel like maybe I do want to throw smoke here. But let's finish them off first. I got a command. I got you. And what kind of damage could you do? Chance you could kill, but there ain't no guarantee. So I say this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go with the sure shot over here and the sure kill. And then I'm doing a command. We're going to do an early command over here on one of the mechs to finish off this last guy. That's. Well, the scout could, but he's a little too close. Unless this would do enough damage for 2 shots. And 4 and 5. See, if I got min damage both times, 4-4, even though he's shredded, we've seen min damage happen. Well, I can give him this shot. Then he'll have his command left. And he's down to 4. So I either... So he's down to 4, he should kill it. Because that's his min damage with this thing. And he did 5 damage last time, or was it 6? Well, I'm wondering if I still want to throw smoke on friendly with 2 mutons, but at the worst, that's 1 shot. Oh, he's got a promotion, so I don't even have to feed him kills. He's gonna get his Master Sergeant promotion. So let's just do the sure thing, and then I can make a call on the smoke. There's something infinitely satisfying, I find, and I don't know why. He did do 5. There's something infinitely satisfying about killing these big hunky guys with a pistol. I just get a weird satisfaction out of killing them with a pistol. Obviously, that's not what did the bulk of the damage. Now we've got mutons that'll be charging for us. Probably can't get close enough. Fortunately, the full cover they have here, they can't take. So at best, they're going to have half cover coming at us. So I guess I don't need the smoke yet. I guess I don't. So I'm just gonna reload.
Ready to rock.
Let's see what comes at us. Here they come. That's half cover. Is he gonna shoot? No. That's not a shot. My sniper does not have a line of fire. Too many trees in the way to that side of the map. Rickroll can hollow him. I can get friendly back up there. He'll be in range to suppress. And that'll get me the hollow.
Heading out.
So let's do the hollow. Via the suppression. I guess I should say. Is it a trap? Yeah, that opening pod was pretty damn hefty with those, I'm leaning towards yes. I'm leaning towards yes, and I agree with the 8-ball, I think. That's kind of my feelings, too. Yeah, I'm not really interested in pushing forward, as you can see. Any farther than we are right now. We're gonna try and get suppression on him.
Keeping him down.
And if it's gonna be this kind of a map, they're also gonna be coming for us too. So he is, now I'm up to 71%. I'll take it because it's not gonna be hit and run. Good. And then we got you jokers. Not gonna be hit and run again. You both have equally bad ammo situations. Sure would like to be able to reload one of you. So Lucian, can you just hit and get it over with now so I can reload our other mech? No. You know, I really would have liked that. My friend, you know, I really would have liked that. In fact, I don't even know if our other guy has a line. You're gonna have to move, which is no big deal. It's a single shot you were gonna get anyway. Oh, do you not have? No, you have the squad sight. So I just get to get to now. This position will give you a shot. It's only 54, so we don't have the best of shots here, my friends. But we made it. We just don't get to reload, but my Rocketeer does get to steady. Yeah, that shredding did work well. Yeah, our guy here, I think, Machine Hater could have reached. But I like the idea of well, you don't, it's not, your gun is not important, so you're more important steady. I'm gonna reload you just because if I need suppression, my other suppressor right now is pretty low.
Let's do it.
And then Emo, let's hope, wow. If we get any more attacks down this side, your position may not be the best. Maybe I gotta move you up, but then if they break out over here, that doesn't excite me either. But it sure makes it easier to cover everybody in smoke. Well, I can't reach up there this turn anyway. More important for me to reload.
Ready to engage.
Got it covered.
We got one more Muton, and here he comes. Yeah, I was hoping that would be the kind of thing that happens. He double moved and he's in trouble. So emo. That's also what I was hoping. There's a chance you can kill him in one go. You need the crit to do it. Pretty good chance. Nope. Good hit, but not quite the hit we were hoping for. So I'll probably end up finishing off with somebody. Question is, I'd like it to be somebody who doesn't need to reload per se. Yeah, I might as well double tap because his next shot, he'd still have that one extra ammo for a single shot, which is all he'd have available after a double tap. That way I can reload more people. I really need a good round of reloads right now. Especially if it's going to end up being a trappy situation.
Overwatch.
Ammo will be precious. Look at that. I'm gonna steady. I'm gonna reload. I'd like to reload his pistol too. Reload.
It's killing time.
I feel good about getting the mechs reloaded.
Там кто-то есть.
Whatever that pod is, it's very quiet. That's why I didn't also... Whoa. That's why I also didn't want to throw a proximity mine over here, like through the door, in case it was that outsider pod, because it was pretty quiet. We've had experience where that activates a pod by throwing a proximity mine in their midst. So now I'm going to take a chance to reload here. And we'll just make sure everybody's reloaded. I think I'm just going to hold here to get everybody reloaded, other than my Rocketeer. It's tempting to my OCD mind that I need to reload him. Yeah, I heard something. Yeah, you're right. Thin men are now out there too, so that's yet another pod we're hearing. The sectoids, it seems more than likely, would be attached to those mechy, stompy things. So there's 2 of those pods. My mind is just cloudy. I can't explain it, but it's a little cloudy. So we got 2 of those and thin men. And did we still hear another muton sound? I thought I still heard another muton sound too. Yeah. So that's 4 pods remaining that we know of for sure that we heard. And then we also had that silent sound cue over here, which sometimes is just a sneaky pod. Maybe there's seekers out there, something like that, or it's the outsider pod that could be like right over here too. So we're left guessing a little bit. I'm gonna reload that pistol because it came in handy. It sure did come in handy.
Get ready.
Eyes on the prize.
Je suis sur mes gardes.
Pitter patter. Muton. Sectoid. Thin men. So, thing is, if it's a trap, shouldn't they be... Well, I don't want to remind them. Shouldn't they be moving towards us more aggressively? That was a nasty little pod if it's not a trap. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I think maybe it's not a trap. Because they are allowed 1 terror pod on these landed missions, even if it is not a trap. And that could have been the pod right there. You know what I'm saying? That could have been the pod. So let's hold one more round. Get the sound. Do I get a directional cue? Because maybe I'll start dealing with... I'm definitely not going into the ship because I'm afraid of Outsider, the silent sounds we heard over there. I'm afraid of that. I'm going to hold for one more turn and get a directional cue, and maybe if it sounds close enough, we will start using our battle scanner to help us.
Weapons ready.
On Overwatch.
En vigilance.
I mean, I'm happy with the team's firepower. You saw what we did with the 4 Berserkers, and that was a lot of hit points we had to muscle our ways through. Be thankful that that pod appeared first instead of in the middle of a battle with somebody else. That's all I can say is, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna steady you.
Overwatch.
Тихо. Слышишь?
That's that quiet indoor sound. I feel like the Outsiders are right in there. Oh. Is that somebody coming around the back? Or are they inside this room in here and they don't know how to get out? That door's shut. This door's open. So they might be, whatever pod's in here might be going back and forth here. I really don't think it'd be over here. I think they're inside, and like I said, they're going through, and I never checked or got a good sense of this if this was closed to begin with, but it's open now. That's not, and we can't see the one on the other side. So, there we move forward. Well, Rick, that is kind of your job. Let's move you here to see what you see.
Принято.
So fortunately the sound cue there, that was my one little fear, that a pod would be split and just maybe standing right there. I did have a little bit of a fear of that.
Je m'en charge, commandant.
I'm not going to do a big push yet. Well, maybe I will.
All right, let's move.
Shibadura. Ясно. Начинаю наблюдение.
I'm going to start crawling up the side. I guess I've decided
Mettez-vous à couvert ici.
there's enough indications maybe it's not a trap, that we can afford to move up the sides, and just to maybe get you better lines of sight, since nothing seems to at least be coming out that door that we're hearing right there.
Moving out.
I feel, Commander.
Kind of a quiet round. Hey? Kind of a quiet round. The freaky part to move forward on this map is right here. Not a lot of cover. Absolutely past this point, there's a big wide open spot with one tree there. Oh yeah, the drone too. Yeah, they very easily could be part of the mechanical pods for repair duties. So we're gonna keep doing a little slow crawl up here because I can't afford to get us split too much. How far can you get forward? You could go there. So let's come here.
Принято.
Okay, suppression. This is a big leap for us.
Rolling out.
Okay. This is a very big leap for us.
Let's move.
Can we say so far so good? You have javelin rockets, so you still can shoot them fairly far, but I might want to take another turn to catch my Rocketeer a little closer in case we make contact as we're moving forward. But for this turn, I'm still steadying.
Держу сектор.
Je me dirige vers la position. À couvert, par ici.
We'll just do that. I'm feeling this is a decent line of sight position, perhaps. Gotta get our smoke caught up.
Affirmative. Moving out.
We're slightly outstripping the smoke. Okay, what do we hear? Uh-oh.
Don't let them flank us.
Look what they're doing. That could have been the silent pod. Good hit. Nice, always nice to get a hit on Overwatch.
Find cover.
Они двигаются.
Wow. Uh-oh. Oh, we see the thin men in there. Did they activate? They activated. So we got them coming at our side. So this is not ideal, my friends. Not at all ideal. Especially for you. So I'm going to lose a turn, at least getting you into cover. And there's not a lot of grouped up over here. Yeah, 5 thin men, 5 seekers. Yeah, the thin men, the thin men were hard to count because I don't know how we activated them, to be quite honest, unless one of them happened to step in that open doorway. Otherwise, how the heck did they see us? Did they see us by moving up here? I don't know. Oh, that's how they saw us. Oh, baby! He's not an easy shot either. I got 88 on him with our sniper. That's for one shot. The second shot, unsteadied, will be a lot worse. I can get a close-up shot here to try and finish him. Or if I get lucky on that 88% shot to weaken him, maybe one of the grenades will work. I don't want to count on a proximity mine. A rocket doesn't seem the right answer yet. There's not enough enemies grouped for a rocket. Let's think this through. I got these two guys that can pull back to help us. In fact, they're probably going to have to pull back. They'll be able to see and get some potential shots here. They won't be hit and run though, because they won't be able to get around there to avoid the hit and run. Yeah, you barely could get around the corner, so you may have to come out here more to be a tanky mech to get line of sight up at that guy flying, and you don't have any flying target help, and I don't think my sniper, who does have flying target shots. Can't even see that highest seeker. The strongest of all the seekers, of course, you'll notice. Give some aim to Emo? Well, like, I don't know how I can give him any aim because there ain't no suppression that's going to help, and these guys will be flanked by any other enemies coming out here. It's almost like, boy, it would have been nice if we were back in our old positions to deal with this situation. It would have made me feel a lot better. So much for trying to move forward. So Jorman, when you say give aim to Emo, I don't know what you're saying, but because I have nobody in position that can give any hollow targeting, because Machine Hater can't move and shoot. Oh, I see what you're saying, mind merge wise. Well, that'll definitely help on the second shot. Now let's see. I feel like you only see that weak little piddly guy anyway, who other people can see. So your position right now is not helping me, Machine Hater. So that seems pure and simple. You gotta move. I mean, I guess I could do mayhem suppression, but you're not guaranteed on these mechanical units with damage reduction to get the full mayhem benefit. So I think I gotta move you back. Yeah, I could do that, but I gotta make sure I don't need smoke first. I gotta feel comfortable with my smoke situation. How far can Rickroll move? See, it's almost like my guys out here are gonna have to move up here and not have shots. Unless I try suppressing, straight out suppressing right there, but all he's gotta do is disappear and then he can get through all that. So... And you don't have much ability to pull back. Since I don't need my rocket right away, you could make it to here. I'd still probably need to smoke here. And we got a little, so I might end up having to smoke this little section here. Then I could afford to give a mind merge to improve the shots with my remaining move, because the first smoke is free, and then I can get everybody pulled back over here. Then I can work on my most mobile guys getting us back in position. So I think it is going to be I think that is going to be, let's take a look and see what we're dealing with here. Yeah, squad. Oh yeah, the thin men all pretty much up and down. We just have to assume thin men have squad sight, and that's another scary thing. Sprinter, leap, they usually have they often have lightning reflexes. This one doesn't. Has executioner with squad sight, pretty powerful. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Seekers give vision. So that means any, and I won't have a way to take this Seeker out. He's their eyes right now. So I'm worried about thin men being able to come to the door here, and just snipe the hell out of us, and they'll hurt. Those snipes will hurt. So what could this smoke cover? Not everybody. I think mind merge right now is a luxury. I almost feel like I gotta throw smoke here and here because of the sniper risk. These guys on this side can avoid some of the sniper risk unless the thin men are so rapid they can... I don't think there's any opening over here because it's landed, it's not crashed, so I don't have to worry about an opening there. So thin men working their way down and around shouldn't be able to see us yet. So I may have to go dense smoke twice. Shakti, come back here and steady. You'll be in dense smoke. Machine Hater would come here. And then you would come where Shakti Rockets is. And then... So I'm going to have nobody to do the mind merge thingy. What I'm going to have to count on is getting my mechs over here as far as they can. To hopefully have a close enough range shot where they could just overpower them, or my first sniper shot hits them enough so that I can come over here and I'll do a grenade to finish them, kind of a thing. So I think I'm gonna start because of that. Let's kill this guy first and see if I can. Because I think there's a chance I need both smoke, I'm not going to use the mind merge formula, and I think that's a great idea. But yeah, it's gonna be like a 50-50 to disable after this shot. But then well, I got plenty of shot. I'm more worried about the Thin Man than that Seeker. And I'm thinking if I muscle and hit on this one, I feel confident I can finish it with my mechs. You know what I'm saying? Then that gets my mechs also out of line of sight of some other guys coming out. Here we go. Okay, that was huge. Because now we have, even if my mechs can finish it. My mechs can finish that. My mechs can do a lot. I like my mechs. Well, what would my second shot be? It's down to 78. That's practically a guarantee. So I want to bring my first mech over, see if a close range shot has enough oomph in it, and see if I see him from here. Okay, I do. Sometimes I'm worried without the step out that I worry about my vision. Maybe I would have had to come here. I want to get every step as close as I can get and see what this shot is.
Je rejoins la position.
And it lies about the mechs. That was just... Don't trust the rings when you're a mech, because you don't get to step out and get the sight that everybody else does get. And the rings don't account for that. Forgot that one slight little problem. Now the good news is... I got my little rock, my little grenade is here still. Well, Nightmare, if you knew it, tell me sooner. Don't keep this to yourself. I should have known it too. I should have known it too. We all have experienced this before, so I should be able to launch a grenade over there and take care of them that way. That way, I have you to finish the Seeker, and we still got our same problem with this guy. But I can pull my guys back. And so we're going to play it that way. Because this isn't a highly vulnerable position, potentially, except for the Seeker that can come out and shoot us. So let's, one for all, launch a grenade. We'll get as close as we can, and good. I don't even have to worry about it hitting us. Let's take him out. It's a waste, one grenade on one Thin Man. But he is quite awkwardly placed. I mean, he was awkwardly placed, let's say. At least his acid is not in an awkward position. Ooh, yeah, you're right. I don't want to but we didn't. Fortunately, we were a lot lower than that, but yeah, that was a risk, and I didn't even that. It's those things that don't cross your mind that sometimes end up costing you. Okay, let's do our pullback here, and then I'll see what I feel I need to do with smoke. How threatened do I feel about thin men running out and squad sighting me? Machine hater. Yeah, I'm gonna have to throw some smoke because that seeker that's up high can flank our butts right here.
Double time, people!
Okay, I can actually make it here.
Rolling out.
Rickroll, you're the only one really that it's causing us a little problem. Oh yeah, and so while you're probably thinking I'm forgetting about this, but let's finish this one off. Okay, I no longer have double tap for my sniper. She'll have a single shot and that's it. Then I also have to worry about reloading her. Rickroll. I probably just gotta run you all the way back here. And we no longer see. So as of the moment, any thin man coming up has got to provide his own squad sight. So Rickroll, maybe I bring you down here in case we need you to run up here, take a peek through Overwatch with your lightning reflexes, and then I don't know. Feel nervous about having Zabiol this close. So I feel like I need at least one smoke because that one seeker, the Mongo seeker, could flank this position. Could it come this way and flank this position? I don't know. So just in case, I'm gonna cover smoke there in these two spots, and that way I got a flank that way and this way covered. I'll have a mech, the mechs will just have to stand up to it, and then I'll figure out where to put Rickroll, I guess. Can I cover more than just this? Can I get greedy? Yeah, let's do this. Can't get my sniper though. Sniper will be in range of shots. Hey, Glacier! Yeah, sorry the pain's back for you, but glad you could join us. We got a tough little battle going on the Furies map here. First pod made us think it was a trap, but now we're kind of thinking with a pod of 5 thin men and a pod of 5 seekers, maybe it's not so much a trap. So hopefully it's not, because we already got an awkward, sticky situation without it being a trap. How far back can I get? I wish I knew for sure. I don't think that's smoke. So it's kind of dangerous to come here. If I come here, I could be... that one seeker can flank us all around. Even if I come here, it could fly right above me and shoot straight down. Unless, of course, I come here, because you have movement. Let's provide cover. You're going to provide us some full cover.
Position défensive par ici.
Then I can bring Rickroll back here, and at least he'll have full cover. And I don't know if this thing will be able to fly far enough to flank him. I guess we'll find out. I guess we shall find out. Because it's farther than here he has to fly, so I have a better chance to not be flanked, even though I might still be flanked here. Let's find out.
Есть, выполняю.
Oh, we're now in sight. I guess you're overwatching. Or maybe so I keep my cover since he's in sight. So I keep you as cover and we know more enemies are coming out. Maybe I do this.
Position de la mine confirmée.
Better, worse, right or wrong. And you better have smoke. That's what I'm hoping. Yeah, you're in the smoke. Therefore, I'm going to keep you there on Overwatch.
Come get some.
Stealth, of course, yes. We do have 2 battle scanners. Something popped off the battle scanner.
Missed the target.
It's not a double move.
Taking heavy fire over here.
Suppression, though. Okay. Overwatch on the Seeker. I've had scarier Overwatches. Feels like we should be able to get out of this. Really does. I have this shot. Who do you see the Overwatch? You see the Overwatch. So once we suppress, I guess we suppress the Overwatch with Mayhem to at least do a pinch of damage. And then we can move our Mechtoids to flank Mr. Suppression here. And free Zabiol up. And get him flanked and hopefully killed. So that's my play. So let's do the suppression.
I've got this.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, these guys. Did you see that? The Mayhem got damage reduction out, so he's just suppressed. We did 0 damage. Well, we can now move. Maybe Rickroll. I bring you here for a shot.
Поехали.
Man, Rick, what's with these guys? Is he considered not... That's not a flank shot. So he's like there. So my flank on this guy would be coming out here. I misread that. I was thinking he was like on behind this little cover. But he was behind this little cover. So we can still get a flank. It'll just be with somebody else. Ooh, except that little wall there. So we could still get a flank. I'm reaching. I'm really reaching. Except the wall, we don't see over the wall. Ooh, I do here. But not here. That wall still covers from here. But I got at least enough sight from here. So the hit and run comes from here. Yeah, the little snow ledge actually doesn't get us over. Oh, it does from there. So maybe I want to stay farther back just in case, you know, there's Overwatch. And then this will be a flank. So why don't I come out here hoping we avoid any other Overwatch in the wings. We get our hit and run. And we remove some suppression. This door is now open, so they could take a full cover position here to shoot at us. Not liking that. Part of me says, I got 2 battle scanners. I feel like I kind of want to throw it right here. Let's say here, so we see up that way. I feel like, and maybe through the door a little, I feel like I want to throw the battle scanner here in case there's other hidden seekers out there. And the way it's jumping around, I think a seeker might be right there, because it usually doesn't jump like this unless there's something there. I think we found ourselves a seeker by accident. There we go. Well, you know, they have those spindly legs.
Сканирую сектор.
There it is. That's the big bad guy. That is the big bad guy. Okay. Let's think this through. I think he's considered flying, although the fact that this is 100%, maybe he is grounded. And if he's grounded, this might count as a hit and run. But either way, I like the fact that it will be a hard-hitting shot. Tell you what I'll do just to help. Unfortunately, without Mayhem, I don't apply the shred unless I hit. But this has a pretty good chance to hit, so I'm not suppressing. I'm trying to apply the shred with a hit. Okay, we did. We got him shredded. Now I feel good about this shot. Well, I could also finish it off with the double tap, back half of the double tap. Okay, that frees Lucian up to do something else, perhaps. We also got you over here. I'm gonna give you a go with this one. You're gonna be well, maybe I want to bring you in with how many thin men are left? There's still 3. Oh, the shield icon. Thanks, Rainbow. Whether it's flying or landed, no shield equals landed. Okay, cool. You know, I've never paid attention to that enough to have that sink in. Double crit. I don't know if I've paid enough attention to that. I really want to reload my sniper, and he has no shots remaining right now, so Emo, you're going to reload. Zabio, you're going to hang out. I'm going to re-steady a rocket, so that means I need to come up with my shot out here. I have 2 options. There's more guys coming out to shoot. Just keep you out here to tank it. And try for the kill there. Then I still got someone else who can do it. Oof. Well now. Well now. I guess I bring my other mech out here. Give me a look. Who else would be able to finish that thing off? Zabiol, I really don't want to move you out of the smoke, although the smoke's gonna end any time, but there's no good cover I can move you to. Yeah, I'm steadying you. I'm not going to take a maneuver. We're going to do something with Lucian to try and get that last shot. Well, let's hope.
Je suis en chemin.
Yeah, there's still a lot out there, my friends. There's still a lot out there. We're going to keep you right there.
Come get some.
Oh no. They had to do this, didn't they? Well, they're blocking anybody from shooting there. We got a shot coming at us there? No. Oh. And a lot of these guys have sniper or squad sight. Maybe not, maybe only the high level guys do. Part of me feels like what I got to do is shoot a rocket right here, try to blow that cover for the sectoid commander. Figure out how to kill it so the buffed up, we don't get a buffed up mechtoid coming at us. We don't have what it takes to kill the mechtoid this turn. He's going to be coming at us. And we'll try to mop up the riffraff with the thin men. Unless somebody has better thoughts. Well, the higher level thin man had squad sight. I don't know that these low level dweebuses have squad sight. So we're just going to find out and figure that out for sure here. And they don't. The lower level guys don't. Yeah, I think I gotta do the rocket here to try to gain sight to that sectoid commander. I almost am positive is right there. Maybe he's right there, but I'm pretty sure he's right there. So I need yeah, but I don't think these lower level guys, maybe this guy. I better check the one other guy I didn't check because he has one extra hit point could mean he's one with squad sight. No, so apparently it was only the high level guy that we killed already. Thank goodness. Thank goodness he was also the guy with squad sight came in the closest to us. Go figure. You know, they make mistakes in their planning just like this commander does. So let's go over here and play with a rocket. Nuss Shredder, 100% don't be blocked, damage rocket. I want to shoot away that door if possible and expose a sectoid commander. That is my hope. That is my dream. How did it go? I have a dream. Yes. Because this guy does that mind merge with everybody and he buffs up all the sectoids and the mechtoid that we know is down there. So I definitely want to take him out. And I think because we reloaded you should have double tap. I do believe you should have it back. It's available. So you're gonna that's your first shot right there, Werner. Emo needs to make this guy go bye-bye. That's huge. Now the mechtoid can still get buffed up. Oh yes, can he? He's going to be the hardest one to deal with. So I wonder if I have to take... This is probably going to be the best shot I get at him. I wonder if I just got to do that. Now if I come here, these guys would be able to see me for a flank. I'm just trying to think of ways, because if I come here... It says they don't see me. So this provides enough cover. I was thinking about trying to come here. And they could jump down there and come here and then maybe see me. Now, I'd love to clean up the thin men right now and then be able to solely focus on the mechtoid coming out. No, we don't have any chem. We can hope he runs up the ramp and gives himself chem. from the thin man acid. But that's all we got is a little hope So this is the toughie. I can flank this guy. We got hit and run written all over these two. He's the problem. I also have a rocket to dig him out. I mean a grenade. So do you have the ability to run the hit and run over here? Yes, you can move far enough to get the hit and run on those two. So I'm gonna try to get, or is there someone else can get? I'll tell you what, let's get the hollow target with a little mayhem. That way if we don't kill him, I have too many targets. Keep focused. I'm afraid more of the thin men than the sectoids, even though I don't like them for buffing up the mechtoid. So does that make them more of a priority? What do y'all think? Yeah, we kind of do know where they all are now. The mechtoid, even though we can't see him, we know about where he is. I guess there's a hidden seeker. We know where 2 of the 3 sectoids are, and we know where all the thin men are. So there. It was somehow stuck on him. I couldn't tab to a different target. Let's see. Because even if I may have those guys out in the open, what's the best way to... Well, I can hit and run them with you. And then I can do the mayhem down here to get my hollow targeting. So let's try this plan. Rick, I won't need your command. Let's see if you can kill us 2 sectoids.
Я в пути. Прищучил.
So far, so good. Can you do it again? Repeat, rinse, wash, whatever that saying is.
Больше не рыпается.
Wash, rinse, repeat. I don't know what the saying is, but okay. Now I can handle, I think I have a pretty good chance on these 3. And once I get rid of those 3, all we're left with is a sectoid, seeker, and a mechtoid. So the mechtoid could still get buffed up. I don't think I need the command on these 2. I think I can take these guys out without a command. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So I'm gonna have Machine Hater do a little mayhem on the last guy just to get him hollow targeted.
I've got this.
I know. Who was I gonna command? Who was I gonna command? I don't remember saying I was gonna command anybody. I think I got these guys wrapped up that I think I got everybody wrapped up that I can see without command. I'm pretty sure. So let's try your shot here, Emo. See if you can dig them out. Okay. Team is jiving so far. The team is kind of jiving. So therefore, Jayadaman, you've been hit. I could save you and just at least damage the mechtoid a little with a grenade. Just launch a blind grenade in there. I'm thinking. And then have you come over, Lucian, to do the hit and run duty right here.
Je rejoins la position. Cible à proximité.
Ah! This just went from bad to worse. Oh no! Who knew? Even with the freaking battle scanner out there, it didn't peek through that door and see him. Oh! All right. Ow, coochie coochie, ow. Well, let's get rid of these guys. Make it worth it. I'm not going to be thrilled with your ammo situation now.
Cible ennemie neutralisée. Il est mort.
Holy moly, I got 3 dense smokes at least. They're gonna be gunning for us like like it's nobody's business. And that mechtoid's gonna have to run through some acid. Thank goodness for small favors. I may have to end up sending a rocket up here to blow up cover that they're gonna come out to. Oof. You have decent ammo left. Not so decent. So since a lot of these guys may have lightning reflexes, or at least a couple of them. Where's the mechtoid gonna flank to? He's got to come up here. He's gonna come up this ramp, or is he gonna? He's gonna run over here. He's gonna try running over here. I don't have any more shots. Does it make sense to launch a grenade anywhere? Or do I just keep you there on Overwatch? Do we try taking away some of their cover positions? And the hell, at this point, the hell with the frickin' power source. We'll have others. We're okay on power sources, right? You know what I mean? Is this going to be enough to destroy some walls and destroy some cover? Because it can blow up that cover, which those guys would probably take. Well, I also got a rocket. It's not steadied, but he's a pretty good rocketeer master. So he's not going to have much scatter to shoot a rocket up here next turn. So part of me says I think I just got to pop 2 of my smokes on my most vulnerable targets. Rickroll, you're on your own. So I think I want to give my support here because they're going to be obvious targets if I don't do this. And they can only hold up so much. Kind of what I'm thinking.
Smoke's up.
And then I guess I do my next level of smoke back here. I think I've thrown one here before where everybody but my sniper will be covered, the weakest one of them all. But no, actually he's stronger than the Rocketeer. Tough emo. Let's throw an emergency smoke here to help us out, because that's a lot of... And I guess if I don't cover anybody, I'm going to cheat a little forward, so my Rocketeer might also get exposed, but those 2 are the farthest back. It may not have covered my Rocketeer, for all we know. I'm curious, though, to see if he got lucky to get covered. And he's not. And that's fine, he's the farthest one back. But everybody else should be covered. No! You're not covered either. Oh. Oh well. Oh well! These 2 are. So the question is, what's the best play? Let them take the cover, then blow it up with a rocket? Or try to blow the way the cover, as much cover as I can now? And does a grenade destroy the acid? I mean, all these questions I don't usually think about. All of a sudden I'm starting to question and think about. I think I'm going to come here and destroy some cover. So maybe they take more awkward positions when they come out, or I eliminate some of the positions they can take when they come out. Yeah, I kind of flank it down here with Rickroll. So probably I don't need to do that, and I just go on over. I just frickin' reload so I have shots. Because these guys coming out have a lot of lightning reflexes, the outsiders. Or potential for it, especially the main outsider. How many of them? 4? Yeah, 4. I think I reload just to get more ammo because I don't have full ammo there. And I'm going to need a lot of ammo coming up. Oh, baby. Okay, he is getting mind merged by the one remaining sectoid. It better be a double move. No, it's not. Okay. There's the big boy. Double move. And there's a seeker. Maybe? Maybe, maybe, maybe! The only problem is the damn... Excuse me. That darned shield makes it a little tougher over there. I only have one shot. I don't have my double tap for him. This is where I could do the disabling shot over here. And work on some others. Could be helpful. Too bad I can't do disabling shot and reload. Now I have a command. Excuse me, I kicked my desk as I needed a new position. Thinkity think. Because he has my jet boot module right here. Let's just see if I don't want to, if I click on it, it does, yeah, I may or may not be, yeah, I don't want to go through the acid either though. So I need something to remove that little wall. So does Papa Bear, well, let's go see, what's my disabling shot? What's the chance? Okay, you know, he can be disabled. He can be disabled. So that's our answer there. Unfortunately, I will then not have my sniper for next turn. Unless I have a spare move or spare command, I can command to have it reload. I might need that very valuable shot. Yeah, it seems like it could get me up here to flank them. But then I'd also kind of want my command to get them down from there with an extra move instead of reload my sniper almost. It's... Well, let's just do this. There's only so many people out here right now. Now I launch my grenade. No, it's not guaranteed to take it out unless I also take out the... I could try my grenade here to remove that little wall. Yeah, there could be more out there because what else we've been hearing? We've been hearing another mechtoid. Remember, there's 2 stompers, or maybe it's a sectopod. So I think I come here to hopefully get rid of that little wall. I hope this works. That ends my turn with him, though. Takes away multi-shots, but so far at this moment in time, I don't have a ton of shots available. Yeah, I do have to move quickly. I'm going there. Try and remove a wall. Okay, we did that. We took away some more cover from them when they move out. So I'm going to do a single shot here and then reload us.
Les munitions vous manquez.
I'll come back to you to reload, because I should have other options. Do I have double tap just in case? Yes, it is available. Don't hit the power source, guys. We've been so careful not to hit the power source. I would hate to have a follow-through shot on something like that. Take it out. Okay. Emo. Disable that thing. No, not that thing. I love how the disabling shots are trick shots. Oh, double tap? I can't reload! And I can't shoot my pistol because he's out of sight, so I wish there was a way to end double tap without having to go keep jumping back to him. I think I can use a rocket here to get rid of that thing. So next turn, we're better able to kill him, depending on what the outsiders do. I should be able to come right in there. Well, there's another stomper out there, so since I've got him disabled, do I need to shred when I might be able to... Oh, I see what you're saying. Maybe I can shred with him, but he might be... Oh, he can't... Yeah, we're going to shred with him. I'm going to double tap shred. That means I don't have an answer to this guy. Except for this shot, and that probably ain't gonna kill him. But at least I have a shot and I don't need to throw any other smoke at the moment, but that's it. Because everybody... Oh, wait. Oh, I need to reload here. I could take that shot too. But damn it, I can't be out of ammo with all those outsiders.
Position défensive par ici. Pareil.
I feel that's more important. Yeah, you're out of range. I wish double tap allowed a reload. I really, really do. But yeah, I can shred him first and then I'll shoot the rocket. That'll get him weaker. So we definitely can take him on next time. And then maybe still have enough efforts and shots to go against our friends coming in. So double tap. No! No! We needed that. Okay. Rocket. Okay, I gotta make sure I get it in there right. We're gonna have a seeker who's free, loose and free, but if anyone's gonna shoot at us, let it be a seeker. and not an outsider or a mechtoid. Okay. We're wearing them down little by little. We are wearing them down little by little. I mean, I have these shots. It's 100%. And I don't need to command right now. I'm going to take my hit and run here. No, I'm going to take my hit and then reload so I have future hit and runs. Hey, no crit. Not a big chance. I feel like we need to reload with outsiders going to be running at us. He might be able to come over and get a big ol' hit on us, but like I said, he's a seeker. He won't hit as hard as these other enemies. So I think it's time for me to reload. And I think that's it. Oh, wait. Huh. Let's just take this shot. Because, you know, you never know. Oh well.
Missed the target.
He is just a medic after all. So we're stuck. Can't reload, can't shoot, and I have to just end my turn. Cross your fingers. Oh, that's aggressive. Double move. That's also aggressive. Better be a double move. Is this all double moves? He's going stealth, but he... Oh, my battle scanner ended, so he's going to come choke somebody. Probably Emo. So we know the mechtoid's there. He reloaded, so I don't think that... I don't believe that means he can... There's two outsiders and a mechtoid back there. How insane is that? So I can come out this far. These guys are in pretty dang good cover. You should be able to finish this guy off with 2 shots from here. In fact, I'll bring you here to get you that much closer up here. Is that all the outsiders? 3 and the mechtoid. That's a hefty ask. But I'm gonna come here, and our 2 shots should kill this outsider. Except I'm not bringing you. I'm bringing you, because you can make it farther over here to hit these guys. Very aggressive outsiders. Seeker will probably try choking. You're right. Surgery destroyed. What? Oh well. We built the improved. We've built the one thing that takes the most surgeries. Our medbay takes less wound time now. We did build that big surgery thing that needs the 12 and 12. So we got that out of the way, Commander. So that's good. Is there a lot of needs beyond that? I don't know. I'm gonna come right here for a wham wham. Thank you, ma'am. Excuse me. That's kind of crude. Thank you, outsider. Go away. Kind of a shot. You better damn well finish it. Come on. There we go. It took all of those 2 shots also. I mean, it took all of those 2 shots. Now, I do have suppression on the front guy, if I need it. I have mayhem, which will then shred the guy next to him out of sight. I do believe, or since he's totally out of sight, I don't know if it... Excuse me, if it will. There's a good question for someone. Excuse me. I also have 1 dense smoke left, which will be used quite rapidly. Smokes can come over here. I guess you could stay there and be in the smoke. I know we could cover these 3, the ones that are most easily flanked. My sniper could be flanked. I may move my sniper back to reload so he's farther back. I could bring Rickroll over here to just see everything. He can't be on Overwatch. Can he reload and go on Overwatch? There's my question. Since we disabled him, can he reload and then go on Overwatch? Does he have enough movement after the reload, or does that end his turn like it ends our turn? I think it should. Plus he moved. Yeah. Plus he moved. So you're right. Thank you for that. That guarantees it. So I don't feel so bad. And he's got lightning reflexes anyway, but you know, I'd rather not push it. If I needed to suppress the big guy, I could come out here and probably see him also. If I need to apply suppression. So there are some moves available. Should we need them? Let's bring you out here and see what your shot's gonna look like. $50-50. That's pretty damn good cover. Emo, you don't have a shot. I'm pulling you back to reload.
I'm rolling.
You also will not have smoke.
Rock and roll.
I'm doing suppression on the one guy I can see.
I copy. Running on empty.
Coming here to see if I can see and or suppress.
I'm on it, Commander.
And we see him. I think I do a rocket. That was probably the worst rocket of the whole battle so far. Worst rocket of the whole battle. Who do you see? Still only that guy. So what's better for me to do? Take that shot? Or use this wonderful, although it doesn't reach everybody. It would get the two outsiders. It's my upgraded flashbang. My psi grenade. I might need it against these outsiders. Instead of a shot. And I feel bad not having a shot against, the you-know-what back there. Because now he's back and able to shoot. Problem is, I can shoot him at a pretty good shot. Probably not going to kill. And I only got one smoke left. Well, I also got command. I also got a command. So I could probably throw the flashbang, then command him to shoot. Because commanding in the middle of a double tap screws things up. But I have a feeling if I throw the... Well, is Mind Fray gonna hurt them more? And you can't Mind Fray these guys anyway. And it's only 61 there. Yeah, I moved, no double tap. It's just a command. Like, I've done a single shot of double tap, then tried the commands of these guys to do something else, and it doesn't work. Double tap ruins that. But, I do have one more smoke. I feel like I need to disorient these guys. Two of them, both of them, will help big time on them shooting at me. And then I'll probably still take that 60% shot just in case. In fact, I'm going to take that no matter what, so let's just take it and see what that does. That's huge. That's huge. Still don't have an answer for this guy, unless... No, I can come out here, shoot him, double tap him if I have to. Oh, there's the Seeker, by the way. There's the Seeker. Found him by accident. I was thinking of bringing him over here to shoot, to hit and run here, and then throw the flashbang to get the guy in the corner that we can't see now. Well, I guess I can come a step further for the hit and run, although I don't see him from there. So I can come out here for the hit and run. Get a little spread out for smoke usage right now.
Двигаюсь к точке.
It's gonna keep you vulnerable unless I can Ooh, I don't know that that'll kill him now either. That's awkward. So we are going to flashbang. Oh, that we're gonna flashbang then command over here to do the kill shot. That's what I'm gonna try. He's in the corner. A flashbang should reach the corner. Does that look like everybody is reaching the corner? Yeah, there's not much I can do about that. Then I hate to cover him in smoke if he's the one that's going to get strangled. I do have a battle scanner still, but it doesn't make sense to throw that right now just for that. We'll get strangled for 3 hit points, and that's just the way it is, unless he shoots. I'm going to do the flashbang, make sure I should be able to hit the guy in the far corner. He's disoriented. That's gotta help, right? That's gotta help! It's gotta help! Shall I say it again? It's gotta help! Because now I'm gonna command to here. Then we're gonna shoot. A nice 100% shot. No! I was expecting him to be dead right now. Now I have to worry about him frickin' shooting. Smoke? Well, smoke and... Oh, I can't see him for the mind merge. Yeah, smoke and Overwatch is all I got left. Maybe. Oh well. You know, sometimes things work out and sometimes things don't. Rickroll. It's either I protect you or I protect the rest of us. And he can run out. If he runs out, he flanks you. So maybe I bring you back to cover, like here, to throw the smoke. There's still a sectoid. And we know where the Seeker is. So it's only the sectoids that's the wild card. So I should be okay coming here, throwing the smoke, I guess, on our closest guy, our commander, because my guy here is tankier, freaky friendly. He's got armor up the yin yang. So if he's gonna get shot, he's gonna get shot. So I think I do that just to get him in full cover. Now obviously we may get strangled somewhere, but for this guy running out, going and choosing someone to shoot at, maybe he won't run out and he'll just shoot at the half-covered Rickroll and then we can come back and recover. I hope he doesn't run out super far and go for our sniper. I've lost a sniper from a mechtoid rushing like that I thought was safe, but at least he's in full cover.
On the move.
So yeah, we'll try this. Maybe the mechtoid gets a benefit. I mean our mech, not a mechtoid. I think they're both covered. Let's give it a go. Cross your fingers, my friends. We didn't quite take out the mechtoid. Okay, he missed. It's only a 43% shot. Rocketeer, he's done his work. Shakti rockets will survive. And the guy that's disoriented back here is staying back here. So guess who's coming over this way? Because I have somebody who should be able to get the mechtoid. He should have double tap back. So I should be able to go for the Seeker first at 78%, double tap, and then double tap back to the mechtoid, which should still be 100%. Yeah, and it is. That'll finish the mechtoid. Yeah, now it's mop up. And I'm thinking Rickroll can come flank. And then if he somehow flubs it up, I think you can also. Yeah, we got flanks up the yin yang. So Rickroll, let's move you back here just so you. Ooh, he's disoriented. Well, you have lightning reflexes too. Yeah, better that you run it. There we go. It was down to 3%. Which is 3% too much. So now, oh, there we go. We got a crit on somebody. Haven't had that in a while. Okay, what are we sitting at? 24, 25. There's still more enemies out there. Even though we got through the outsider pod, but we'll see if they're all coming towards us now. Reload.
Just reload and keep fighting.
Yeah, this is a reload turn. We used a lot of resources on that one. I'm bringing you over here. You got the jumpy boots anyway to get up the ledge if I need it. Or bringing you so you don't draw anything from down there maybe. Give us an extra turn.
Je vous couvre d'ici. Je me prépare à tirer.
You know what, Zabio? Let's hide you in a little old corner to reload.
Heading for that location. Ready to engage.
Yeah, we're just gonna we're just doing this. One for all, reload. Let's get ready, because another pod may be coming at us. Yeah, we did take our 3 damage there. We got two shredder rockets left still. Let's steady. There's a mech. Yeah, we hear him. It is in the back room because we've been hearing sectoids back there. Remember? So there is something in this back room, is what it would sound like. That lone sectoid may have moved to join it. Yeah, I feel like there's a sectopod mechtoid right in there. Well, we can find out for sure. Yeah, it's in there. It's in there, all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A pot of 6. My friends, it's a pot of 6. Yeah, the sectoid and Stompy Boots. They're trying to fool me, right? And then the other sectoid is... Well, let me orient this. Yeah, that has me looking more straight in. So, yeah, it's in this back part of this room. And the way it's stomping, it sounds like it's on the metal floor. I wonder if it's a pod that's half in, half out of this building, which is maybe why it hasn't been moving so much. And then, so that means the other sectoid is kind of in line with our medic back in here somewhere. So Rickroll. Well, you know, you do have lightning reflexes. That is full cover. Then I do have I do have support for you to run up there. And then I don't have to, I feel like I don't have to worry about activating them necessarily. So, let's do this. Okay, we see him. Too bad we can't command ourselves because he's flanked, and oh, he only has 1 hit point. So we can do this. We haven't had a chance to use our little boots, so let's use our jumpy boots. I believe we have the squad sight on you. Yes, we do. So we'll just jump you up here. Make sure we flank the guy, and we do.
Je suis en chemin.
And there he goes.
Cible à terre.
I'm just going to reload to get ready for the rest of the big battle. I'm going to get you up here. I'm a little worried. Like I said, I have a feeling we've heard noises back here before from this pod, so I'm wondering, since it's kind of back here, I wonder if some of the pod could be outside and that's why they haven't been moving. You know? Kind of makes me think that. Yeah, and if that's the case, it makes me kind of feel like moving my sniper up this way. Now, the only problem is I do not have any more smoke. Yeah, because, well, it's not a trap, so it doesn't have to go up to 39. It could be low 30s. Since we determined it's not a trap at 40, it could be low 30s. So technically, right? Because it's 30-something to 39, right? So maybe it's in it's just that pod we see the 6 pings on is, say, that would get us to 31. Without looking at the wiki, I wonder, is 31 the minimum it could be? No, we've dispatched 25. Wow, the outsider pod. I see what you're saying. Yeah. Well, Let's get a move on. So I guess Machine Hater, you can stay here. The rest of us will start moving in. I'll pull the sniper back here just in case something does come around the back. Until I get a better sense. It's kind of awkward for a rocket. But then what if they are all inside? Then I don't have all my firepower over here for them. There's that too. So I bring you here. We'll keep you there.
Hold position.
Freaky Friendly's coming up with the advanced party.
Roger, Dodger.
And Zabiol, maybe you'll have some mind tricks that will help us. We'll bring you up here too.
Got it. Moving.
I'm not interested in really splitting up too much till I realize they're here. Listen for other sound cues, just in case there are other pods. I'm not convinced that's the last pod, but I'm kind of thinking maybe it could be. I don't know.
Écoutez.
Too bad we can't, because this with this wall open, it's too bad we can't see over there. I guess you know what we can do. We can see what we're dealing with and see if they're inside, all inside or outside. Right?
Сканирую сектор.
So they aren't even inside? It sounded like they were pounding on the ground. So they're out back? Where did I throw it? Is it like, are they here and I just can't see it? They could be on the roof. Good call. Good call. Yeah, there it is. It's on the ground. I was thinking, did it get into some wedge and we can't see the battle scanner, but it's actually in here. So they aren't in this back room like I thought. And I'm not hearing on the ground stomps. I'm hearing, it feels like they're not stomping on the ground. They were stomping on the building. So that feels like that's where they are. Interesting. How do I approach them now is the big question in my mind. If they're on the frickin' roof. Well, if they're coming from that direction, I don't have as good angles for shooting because I don't have all my step outs. If they're on the roof, let's bring you here.
Copy that.
Let's try you here with better step out looks and reload.
Good to go.
Now we gotta think. Yeah, we think we got him on the roof. Most likely. Because you don't have your motion tracker available anymore. We have no more peeky eyes left. Well, there's not much cover back here. As far as better position, there's our start. Oh, you mean by going to the front of the ship and approaching it from there? And then we could make sure there's not other enemies back there while we're at it. That might be a way to do it. Yeah, I'm gonna sit here this turn and just have everybody reload the can and all that good stuff.
Vigilance.
Aye, aye. Roger, got my eyes on.
Gotta be on the
C'est
top.
quoi qui fait ce bruit?
Now, does that sound like ground pounding or metal stomping in on a, or do they just sound the same no matter where they stomp? Another plan is come over to this side. That's still only the only sound cue we're hearing. Just in case they aren't on the roof. Now, if they're on the roof and I look from over here, we're going to activate them that way too. Is it better for me to come back here, get on the roof myself, and then move forward? There's not a whole hell of a lot of cover for me, but there also would not be a whole hell of a lot of cover for them. You know? So maybe we try that. Well, that's just funky weird. That is just funky weird. You know, I'm looking at the time, and we're running along. I really want to finish it, but you know, there's guests in the house, and I can only go for so long at a time. So, I'm gonna wrap it up here. We're gonna have to go for a conclusion on scouring out the last pod that we know of, is the way I'll have to put it, just in case there's another pod, but I'm not hearing any other noises yet either. And we did get the command pod. People should have been pulling for us and coming towards us, it seems. And I'm sorry to cut it short in the middle of a battle again. But you know, when you got guests, it won't be like this forever. They're not going to be here for forever, but you know, it makes sense to stop it now where I feel less pressure to rush and get out there. So thank you, everybody. Y'all had some great ideas. I appreciate some of the great comments we had coming through on this one, and some great ideas. I took a lot of them, not all of them. That's always the way it is, but I appreciate every idea you guys throw out at me. So thank you, everybody, for that. I had a blast on this mission. It felt at first getting ready to watch the Twins. Well, I'm hoping my Giants can keep the ball rolling against the Phillies tonight. Now, of course, I'll be in bed by then because it's after midnight my time to watch it. So I will not be watching any baseball tonight, authentic intent. But good luck for your Twins. And it's a tough team with the Mets too. So seems like there's a lot of tough teams this year. But anyway, thank you, everybody. This is Zigzag Zog signing off from somewhere in this world. Thanks so much for watching, and I do hope to see y'all next time. We'll be back here tomorrow, same bat channel, same bat time, just as a simple reminder. In fact, I'll shoot this at anybody that hasn't left yet. I don't think I updated the dates at all, but the schedule pattern is the same. Just insert the proper date. Thanks, everybody. Ciao.